I'm Michael Cicino, CEO of Visible.com, and we're here to ask for $2.5 million investment in exchange for equity in our company. There's a paradigm shift going on. It's affecting all of us. Digital business demands a new perspective towards the scope of an enterprise, from one of delivering services inside to addressing the needs of the customers. It really means enabling new business designs by looking beyond outside the enterprise into the currently unknown world. At Visible.com, we are developing a self-service data discovery platform to see change beyond outside your business and understand the implications to your business strategy. Who are we? Well, we are one of the few remaining independent, privately held Case 2 vendors. If you don't know what Case means, think of CAD, computer-aided design, we're computer-aided software engineering. We are agile and quick to adopt new technologies over our history. We take innovative approaches to our customer pain points. Our customer profile is that similar to who we are. We are looking for small, medium-sized businesses, for-profits or non-for-profits, running at least one enterprise application, whereas speed and agility are top of mind. Innovation is viewed as a competitive advantage, and customer focus is their guiding principle. So let me describe what it is that we're offering. It's a platform, and what it is this. Typically, companies today, we all will have a question, for example, show me this month's product sales by customer. Well, that's a form of business intelligence. We can all get that answer from our enterprise application. But what about the question, are my customers' tastes and preferences changing? Now that's a little more difficult to find. That's really a result of data discovery. In other words, we're moving people from understanding the things they know to finding out about the things that they don't know. What are our key competitive differentiators? Well, we have baked-in data quality because we're taking all the metadata from your enterprise application and leveraging that into the new platform. We have a diverse data discovery methodology, and we provide an easy-to-follow guided search experience, so even non-technical users can use the platform. By capturing just 0.1%, a very small part of the business intelligence market, will grow annual revenues to $14 million and add 40 employees by the year 2021. We've completed steps 1 through 4. Well, we're getting ready to roll out we're introducing a freemium service. We'll roll out basic and premium subscription services behind that. When we complete the Series Round A investment, we will continue on our path, essentially scaling the business out, implementing digital marketing campaigns, staffing sales and engineering positions, executing our business plan, and we will, I promise you, meet or exceed growth targets and deliver on our ROI. Thank you.
Just curious, in terms of the 0.1% of the $14 million market, is there a specific approach you used to get to that, or did you back into that number, or have a kind of viable approach?
Yeah, that's a good question. What I did was I went on, we just subscribed to data.com on salesforce.com, and I did some mining of the data in terms of the roles that we would expect to sell to and the companies that we would expect to sell into. And basically just a very conservative approach, looked at the numbers that we could generate, and then essentially took that as it found out what the percentages of the market. The market data, by the way, is available from an international company. Yes?
As you looked at that data, what were the companies and the titles that you would like to see?
That's a good question. We looked at business analysts, line of business managers, data analysts, data administrators, and a few of the business and systems analyst people.
That a specific type of company?
We focused on small to medium-sized businesses across different industry types, in addition to state and local governments.
data discovery, how are you different than the biggest player in the market, Salesforce.com, Salesforce, their cloud-based software? So you can get like, all the data I need from every web page and click. It's crazy what they'll tell you. How is visible data?
Okay, so our data discovery is really about the entities that you're concerned about within your enterprise. So it would be based not only about customer, but it could be operational data about your product. It could be cost data, okay? So that metadata essentially is available, and we'll leverage that in then going and firing queries off to different external data sources, getting that information and merging it back with the internal. So we get external information, merged in with the internal information to give you the result of your query. And we use a technology developed by Facebook, which is an open source now, underneath our platform, and it's called Presto. It was developed by Facebook.
I guess a two-part question, if you don't.
Two-part.
If you humor me.
I thought you were gonna write me a check.
It's the first part of the question is how much does the average user end up spending when they contract you for service?
Well, first of all, we're offering this as a freemium platform. So what we want to do is get as many people using it as possible, and get as many using it quickly as possible. So we'll offer a basic functional platform, and it'll be free. But if you need more storage for data manipulation purposes, or you need to develop a little more complex queries with conditional clauses, that's where you have to upgrade to a basic or premium subscription.
Okay. And then how much input does the user have to put in for?
Very, very little. The user's input is a brief question. We have a guided search process that the user will follow to ask their question, and then at that point we go out, get the data returned. And once a user sees the data returned, typically what they'll do is they'll ask another question, because now they've seen something and they need to ask the second question and the third question. Henceforth, it's meant to be short, brief, interactive, repetitive queries.
One more question.
Yeah, what is your expected ROI, and do you have a downside in the beginning and then an upside to get to your 14 million, or is it, because what you just said
Yeah.
is that it seems like the scale based on the number of people that get into your platform goes down. So have you projected and did the cost analysis for the ROI?
Well, the ROI is very high. It's very high. It's like 5,000%. The way to get there, again, it's going to be dependent upon getting as many people using the platform as possible. And we feel confident that if we can do that, then having them upgrade to a paid service won't be a problem, just because of the nature of what queries are.
What is your break-even number of people that you need?
We're around 200 users for break even. Software, all the investment typically is in the front end.
Thank you.
Thank you.